Welcome back to Donghua family. Today, let's delve into a character that many of you are very interested in from a record of a mortal's journey to immortality, but who had a tragic life by Han Li's side. In the vast cultivation world of a record of a mortal's journey to immortality, perhaps no female character has sparked as much controversy or been as deeply misunderstood as Peiling. Many viewers see only her calculating and selfish nature, but if we put ourselves in her shoes, we will discover the tragedy of a woman who yearned for freedom but was bound by fate and love, ironic circumstances, and a forced choice. Peiling initially appears as Han Li's martial aunt at the Drifting Cloud sect, a somewhat haughty Foundation establishment realm cultivator. But behind that exterior lies a tragic fate. She is being forced by her clan to marry a man who is not only inferior in cultivation but also despicable in character, all for the benefit of her brother. For a woman with ambition and vision like Peiling, this was nothing short of a life sentence. Desperation pushed her to a bold yet risky decision: to beg for protection from Han Li, a martial nephew she had once looked down upon. When he refused, in her moment of desperation, she lied, claiming she was already Han Li's concubine. This act, though seen as manipulative, was in reality the final cry for help from a woman backed into a corner, an effort to reclaim agency over her own life. From exploitation to sincere love, the relationship between Han Li and Peiling began as a purely transactional arrangement. She needed a protector to escape the marriage contract, while Han Li needed her to cultivate a specific technique. However, the real turning point came during a trip to the Heavenly South region for a trade fair. When Marquis Nanlong, a high-level cultivator, used his authority to force Han Li to hand Peiling over, Han Li adamantly refused, not even hesitating to confront him. In a world where concubines were often treated as commodities to be traded, Han Li's act of protection melted Peiling's icy heart. From that moment on, she no longer saw their relationship as a transaction but had genuinely fallen in love with Han Li. She transformed from a strong, independent woman solely focused on pursuing the Tao into a girl who knew how to love, worry, and fear loss. The torment of unrequited love and the birth of a heart devil. This love, unfortunately, became the source of her life's greater tragedy. The arrival of Donghua, coupled with the malicious teasing from Liu Yu about her status as a concubine who is still a virgin and about the other beauties surrounding Han Li, sowed deep-seated insecurity and anxiety in her heart. She knew she could not compare to Donghua in either cultivation or beauty, nor was she a confidant like another rumored female acquaintance. The loneliness, the lack of anyone to confide in, and Han Li's unrequited affection gradually accumulated, transforming into a heart devil, Tamma, that gnawed at her soul. When she finally gathered the courage to confess her feelings, hoping to become Han Li's true life partner, all she received was a cold rejection and cruel options: either leave or stay with the status of a disciple. A tragic death and lingering regret. Han Li was single-mindedly focused on the Tao. His periods of closed-door cultivation were measured in decades and centuries. Peiling's love, no matter how deep, could not sway him from his indifferent path of cultivation. Her sorrow, despair, and unwillingness to accept this reality became the greatest obstacle on her own cultivation path. Ultimately, while trying to break through to the nascent soul realm, Peiling was unable to overcome the heart devil born from her own unrequited love. She suffered a chi deviation and tragically passed away. Her death was not caused by an enemy or a perilous situation, but by the emotional wound that was never allowed to heal. The fact that Han Li later visited her grave only serves to highlight the regret of an ill-fated connection. Conclusion: Peiling is a character more pitiable than blameworthy. She is the embodiment of the tragedy faced by many women in the cultivation world. They possess talent and ambition but cannot escape the arrangements of fate and the indifference of the one they love. If it is said that no one is without grievance, and to have feelings is itself a sin, then Peiling is the most painful proof of that statement. She is not a villain, but simply a woman who loved the wrong person at the wrong time in an unforgivingly harsh world. What about you? Have you ever loved the wrong person at the wrong time? Don't forget to leave your personal opinions in the comments section and subscribe to the channel to get our videos as soon as they're released. Donghua family signing off, and see you again.